boys and girls, we're going to continue to work on place value with 3-digit numbers. All right, so for your standards, we're going to be working with 2 different standards. All right, you're going to understand that 3 digits of a 3-digit number represent an amount of hundreds, tens, and ones, and you'll be able to show us where the hundreds place, the tens place, and the ones place are in those numbers. And you're also going to be able to read and write numbers to 1,000 using base 10 blocks, numerals, number names, and expanded form. So far we've worked on using the base 10 blocks and numerals. We're going to skip number names. We're going to do that last. We're going to work on expanded form today, using the value of each numeral and showing it in an addition sentence. So that's, remember I said that's the long way of writing the number. So we're going to practice that some today. All right, so let me get my clicker. Let's get started. All right, so the first thing is the first part of our standard. Let's read this number. Get ready. 347. All right, this is a 3-digit number. So it has a hundreds place, a tens place, and a ones place. All right, this 3 is in the what place? It's in the hundreds place. That's right. So this 3 stands for 3 groups of 100, or 3 100s flats. All right, this 4 stands for hundreds, tens, or ones. This stands for tens. So if you were using your base 10 blocks, you would use 4 tall tens for the 4. And this 7, is it a hundreds, a tens, or a ones place? All right, it is a ones place. That means you would use 7 ones cubes for the number 7. 347. Now, we're going to write this number in standard form. Standard form is where we use the numerals for each digit. All right, these are your flats of 100. Let's count the hundreds flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 of those. It stands for 500. So we put it in the hundreds place as a 5. All right, now let's go to the tens. How many tens do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 tens. We'll put it in the tens place as the digit 3. And we have how many ones? 1, 2, 3. 3 ones will go in the ones place. What number do we have? 533. Let's try the next one. Let's count our hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 groups of 100, or 800 total. So we put an 8 in the hundreds place. How many tall tens? All right, we don't see any, do we? So do we just skip the hundreds place? No, we can't skip the hundreds place. We have to put a 0 in as a placeholder. So we put a 0 in the tens place. That means we have no groups of tens. let's count the groups of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many ones? 9. What number do we have? 809. 809. All right, the next one. Drag the place value blocks into the yellow box to make the number shown. All right, in the number 213, how many ones blocks do I need? 3 ones. Help me count. 1, 2, 3. In the number 213, how many tens? 1. So how many do I need to bring up? 1 group. And in the number 213, how many groups of 10? 2. 1, 2. 2 hundreds, 1 10, and 3 ones equals 213. And the next one we have 405. How many ones do I need? 5 ones. Help me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many groups of 10? 0. So do I need to pull any tens? No. All right, what about for our hundreds? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That shows 405. All right. 310. Someone did it for us. Let's check their work. We have 3 hundreds. 1, 2, 3. 1 group of 10 and no ones. Is it correct? Thumbs up or down? It is right. Thank you, whoever helped us. All right, now, what we're going to work on today. All right, read this number. 927. All right, boys and girls, in the number 927, how many hundreds? 9 hundreds. How many tens? 2 tens. And how many ones? 7 ones. Now, I need to make that into a number sentence that shows the value of those place values. All right, what is 9 hundreds equal to? If I have 9 hundreds blocks, what is that equal to? That means count by 100 9 times. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So this is my hundreds place. I would put 900 plus, I have 2 tens. We count tens by tens. That's right. So 10, 20. So 2 tens is worth 20. 900 plus 20 plus we have 7 ones. What do we count ones by? Yes, by ones. So we don't have to count the ones. We can just say 7. So 900 plus 20 plus 7 equals 927. I'm telling you the value of the hundreds place plus the tens place plus the ones place. Okay, let's try another one. All right, this time they have given us the expanded form, the stretched out version, and we have to give the standard form. 600 plus 10 plus 5 equals what number? All right, if we have 6 hundreds, how many groups of hundreds is that? That's 6 groups of hundreds, right? So that would be a 6 in the hundreds place. 10, that's one group of 10. And how many ones? 5. So let's look at it. 600 plus 10 plus 5 equals 615. That's my place value fact. Hundreds place, tens place, ones place. Let's try the next one. We have 100 plus 7. This one's shorter. We must be missing something. All right, we have 100. That's one group of what? One group of 100. Plus, do you see a tens number? There's no tens number, so if we don't have a tens number, we need to put a 0 plus, what's our ones number? 7. 100 plus 7 equals 107. Look at the next one. 300 plus 20 plus 3 equals what? All right, if we have 300, how many groups of 100 do we have? How many? 3. Plus how many groups of 10? 2 groups of 10. Plus how many ones? So 300 plus 20 plus 3 equals 323. All right, and the bottom one. We have 400 plus 60. We only have 2. Let's look at it. How many hundreds? We've got 4 hundreds. Plus how many tens? 6. Plus how many ones? Do we know? Does the problem tell us how many? There are no ones, right? So what do we need to put in its place? A 0. So 400 plus 60 equals 460. All right, we're going to continue to practice. I have a link to boom cards today that will look like this. All right, the dragon will hold the 3-digit number, and it's labeled for you. Hundreds number here, tens number here, ones number here for expanded form. So we have 275. And 275, boys and girls, how many hundreds? 200 plus 7 tens is 70 plus 5 ones is 5. And you check it. All right? Read the number. 338. All right, how many hundreds? 3 equals the number 300 plus 3 tens. 30 plus 8 ones, 8. All right, so you'll practice those. When you finish, you have a chart today on TPT Digital Activities. So, you have your base 10 blocks, standard form, and expanded form. When you click on it, it will allow you to type. You don't have to worry about tracing. I'll go over and trace mine. You don't have to worry about tracing yours. It's hard to do with a mouse. You'll just click and type. All right, so on the first one, let's do this one together. Let's read the blocks. All right, read the hundreds. There are 2 hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tens, and 2 ones. So when we write that in standard form, 2 hundreds, 5 tens, and 2 ones. Now let's talk about the value. Count as the value. We count by hundreds for hundreds blocks. 100, 200. So I would type in 200 plus, count by tens for your tens. Let's count. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 5 tens equals 50. Plus your ones. Count by ones. Get ready. 1, 2. All right. So this is the number 252 in base 10 blocks, standard form, and expanded form. All right, you will complete the rest of these on this page, and we will go over it in a video tomorrow. If you have any questions, you can send me a message, and I'll be glad to help you. Do your best work. I'm looking for boys and girls to send Fun Friday activities to. Let me know if you need anything.